Concor is the company next up on our radar. The case for a chat here being the rail container volume growth trend is something that we'd like to get in from them, the margin trajectory after a change in haulage rate and the tailwind from lower diesel costs as well. So let's welcome on board Mr. V. Kalyana Rama, the CMD at Container Corp, joins us on the show right now. Mr. Rama, morning, good to have you on the show. How has the EXIM and domestic trade activity been in the last few months and consequently rail container volume trends as well at your end?
Morning. See, there is as well, we look at macros, something, export is not picking up. So there is in the container volumes also that what we see these spurts like for the year end, a lot of volumes, normally the exporters, importers, they try to reach their targets. So that we are yet to see. It's that boom has not yet come. So, but the things are quite normal. There is nothing to worry in this. Whatever we have given the forecast, we are holding on to it. So let's see. Let's look at how things unfold, because this is an election year. So we are keeping our fingers crossed and waiting and looking at the things as they are happening.
Well, that indeed is the case. You're planning to start coastal shipping services this month. What kind of service integration and contribution are you penciling in over the next couple of years?
You see, we already started. The coastal, the first voyage was inaugurated by our Honorable Minister of Railways and Honorable Minister of Shipping, Sri Gadkari ji. And this will be a weekly service. Now presently this coastal service we will be operating on West Coast from Kandla Port to Tuticorin Port. And it will touch in between Mangalore and Cochin. And later on we will extend this onto the East Coast and further on to Bangladesh. So this will have a very good potential. See, the whole idea is, as the India is growing, the logistics normal thumb rule is, whatever growth rate we expect in the GDP, the logistics will grow by 1.5 times. So when we expect a growth rate of 7.5 plus, the logistics has to grow at around 11 to 12% every year. So there is a need for looking at alternative modes of transport as well, other than road and rail. So coastal is one such, because of having a very large coastline. And we are connecting 83 locations as of now, and in future we are going to connect 100. So from all these we can bring in that multimodal transport. So this is a true multimodal where we will be picked up by road, they put it onto rail, and then further connected by coast, sea, short sea shipping, and reach the destination. So customer will have a unique experience. See, he need not bother about the congestion. So it will be where and when we find some sort of congestion happening, or there is some the problem in movements, immediately we'll switch over. So we have the solution now, including this short sea shipping in our kitty, in addition to road and rail. And we are seeing a very good future in the coastal shipping, and our estimates that within 5 years we will be definitely doing good volumes in the coastal shipping. Today I will not give a guess, but it will be very big volumes.
Okay. Could you quantify roughly though? What could be the range of the volume jump?
As of now, see, now we are in a silent period, because once my quarter results are out, I will definitely give you the forecast.
Fine. After your revision in tariffs a couple of months back to counter railways, haulage charge that is, how is it that you see your EBITDA margin trajectory improving? Fuel costs have also cooled off. That should also, I'm guessing, act as a big tailwind.
See, look, the pricing is definitely the margins will improve, because railway has given 25% reduction in the empty haulage charges, whether it is empty containers or whether it is empty wagon movement. And logistics, there is always empty wagon and empty container movement is required, because for balancing purposes. So there is a definite advantage to all the rail operators. So it will definitely improve the margins, but let me add this. It is not straight equations. So the pricing is based on not only the rail haulage charges payable to IR. There are many other things, the market conditions, the competition, the roads, then as you rightly said, some tailwind from the diesel prices will be there. So with all this, we will be doing our pricing. So, but this is a positive factor.
Right. You know, report states that rail container market share gains would actually go slow or be ceded as road transporters are being very competitive and fuel costs there have also retreated materially. What kind of market share trends for Concor are you seeing?
See, it's good. No, as I told you, being in a silent period, I will not be giving the numbers right now. So, but as I mentioned, we are looking at the same growth rate, whatever we have given forecast at the beginning of this year. We are not changing, and definitely we will be able to achieve those growth rates. Right. So that gives the numbers. Whoever is crunching the numbers, they can definitely come at what share we will be having in the market.
What's the progress update on DFC and your other capex that's underway? If you could give us more details on that.
See, DFC, as the forecast given by my colleagues in the dedicated freight corridor, that corporation, we are going by that. And hopefully, I think things are moving, and definitely that should come out. So that is next year the ports, Mundra and Pipavav are going to be connected. Once the ports are connected, we'll have a lot of advantage in that. Without ports, it will be more of a sectional capacity easing rather than any advantage. Because once the DFC comes, the new factor which add into our double stack running is the reliability of the service. There will be we can give some forecast about whatever the targets, and then timelines we can define how we can move on. So that we are looking for the completion of the DFC up to at least 2 ports, Mundra and Pipavav. Whereas the other capex things, see, distribution logistics is one thing where we are working on, and the tenders are out, and we will be starting our distribution logistics centers at least 1 or 2 in this financial year. So that is for sure. And that our capex outlay, as we projected in this 5 years, that is the block of 5 years from 2017 to 2022, will be anywhere between 6,000 to 8,000 crores. We are on course.
Okay, Mr. Rama, good to have you on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out and chatting with us.
Thank you.